Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel finally. So today what we'll be making is some Tipilia fish with Panko seasoning. So I already did this. I already got some flour, and what I did, I put some paprika, parsley, turmeric, a little bit of fish seasoning, garlic and pepper, or whatever you want to add there. So, okay, so just bear with me 1 second. So basically, I'm gonna cut the fish up. And I already washed the fish and everything, guys. So, and you can see that it's kind of thick. This one is not that thick. So I'm just gonna cut it into thin slices. Okay, and you want to do that to all of them. And what I'm going to do with this big one, I'm just going to cut it in half. You could either do it in a soft taco or hard taco shell. Either or is up to you. And I'm just going to keep cutting it in strips. And the reason why is because it's better for the taco when you lay it. Okay? And there you go. You could either do it two ways. You could put the seasoning there. You could put the seasoning on the fish. It's up to you. And we're going to use the flour, egg, and panko. Okay? And like I said, but I want to put a little bit of the fish seasoning, a little bit. But you can put whatever seasoning you like. It's all up to you. I did it this way, but I didn't really get the whole taste to it. And I use the turmeric, which is this, because it's good for your inflammation of the joints as well. And I put some parsley, a little bit on there if you want. I like hot, spicy. I put a little bit of paprika in here as well. And you can use either chili powder, whatever, hot or red pepper, either or. And like I said, guys, I like hot. Hot and spicy. So I just put a little bit, because I probably put hot pepper on my taco. And then you can just, just mix it in there good. And then I usually take a lime and then I just sprinkle it in there to give it that lime taste to it. If you like lime. If not, you could do it with a lemon. It's all your preference, okay? And then we're going to take a few pieces. We're going to put it in here. And this flour is already seasoned. I seasoned it. And then we're going to just take a little bit in here. Not too moist, because we do want it to get crunchy. And I'm pressing it down so it can get into the fish. Okay? Following me? And then after we do that, I'm just going to go ahead and put them straight in the burner. Then, just going to do that. Just make sure that it's moist. Right into the panko. And this panko is good because it's crunchy. Crunchier than the average. You look at some of my channels, I did some tuna cakes as well. So yeah. So we're going to leave that there. We're just going to continue doing the same process over again. Go pretty quick, guys. I'm really used to doing this. And again, you just want to squeeze it all out. You don't want it to be too moist. If it seems like it is, let me just wash my hands, guys. If you already been on my channel, you already know that I clean as I go because it's just easier that way for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spread more of this panko in here. So I just I almost missed that. And some of it you don't have to use the egg if you don't want to. It's up to you. It's just so that it can stick well. So you can just straighten it up while you put the panko on it. Okay, then I use a lot of panko, so bear with me. I like it crunchy. Alright. And it's your preference as well. So, let me just clean my hands as we go along. And now what we're going to do is we're going to fry it. Alright guys, bear with me 1 second while I just take all this out the way. Alright, so we're just going to take this out the way. And we're going to slide, ooh, whoa. Alright, we're going to slide this. I like to clean as I go, I'm sorry guys, but this is just easier for me. And if you're following this, you can clean too. Alright, so just want to get this. In there. Alright guys, I'll sweep the floor. Alright, so I'm gonna bring this over here. We already used this. It's just kind of hot. Ooh. I didn't think this was gonna be this hot, but let me bring this over here. Okay, I can see it. Okay, good. So, what we're gonna do here, we're going to fry it real quick. We'll put it on the plate. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use that, but we'll see. Okay, so you just want to take it and just put it okay. Make sure that it's hot. And you know how you like yours crispy and you know how you want it. So if it doesn't seem like it's that crispy, you just want to press it a little hard in there so it can stay. That's why I use the tonsils. And it's on high, guys. So these are the first ones that I made. But to me, it doesn't seem like it's staying in there because I like mine crunchy. Alright, so let's see. Sometimes you can put them like this and put them in the refrigerator for a little bit so they can get hard and stick on there. Looking nice, guys. Looking nice. And fish is good for you. It's fast. And I make extra so like that I won't have to cook, do it for I can eat for 2 days. It saves time. And I could eat this for lunch. And I also bake some as well if you didn't want to fry it too. But I did use olive oil. And it is in the description below. Still got to do some editing. But I just wanted to get this video out because I haven't been on for a while. And it kind of killed me. But I had to get things done. Alright, so we're just going to stop right there. I know there's just probably like one more. I'm going to see if we can fit it in here. And if it doesn't seem like moist or anything and it seems like you can reuse it, I go ahead and put it back in here. If you're going to use it for fish, put it back in here and just reuse it because that's a lot to throw out when you can use it. And a lot of things since the COVID, it's been expensive, so I'll just put that back in there and use it. Okay, good fish. Alright. while that is frying here, ooh, that's hot. We're gonna turn it around a little bit so it can be brown. Look at that. That's great. And then we're gonna use this plate. So we're just gonna keep that like that. Coming back, I've been in a big mess coming back. But I'm glad that y'all stuck by me and didn't leave, which I really do appreciate. I bring you some good healthy food, and especially, you know, when you get older, you can't really eat the same food, and sometimes you don't know how to eat healthy. And I'm going through a little of my sciatica nerve and my joints in that way. So yes, this has helped me a lot, and everything that I'm doing in between. I will be doing some mocktails tomorrow because I don't have all the ingredients as well. No, this turns off and on. I just wait till it's like, you see, it's not really brown. Let's see, this one should be brown. Not really. So we're just gonna let that cook up. So while that's cooking up, I'll tell you what I have cut up. I have cut up some sage to dress it. Sage and cilantro. If you don't have the fresh, it's fine. You can always use the cilantro leaves, and also they do sell sage in dry leaves as well. So as long as you have it, that's fine. Okay? You want to put a little ginger in there, that's fine. Whatever it is that you want. So I cut up some onions. I cut up some cilantro. And I got some cucumbers. Because I don't really eat a lot of lettuce with the taco. I just try something new. It's always good to try something new, guys. And I'm going to make a hard taco and a soft taco as well. So, give me 1 second. I'm just need this pan right here. So when I do the tacos, just bear with me. Yeah. All right. Because I need that pan. And also the sage, I cut it up. And I put a little bit here of the sage. And I have the same lemon that I used before, the lemon lime. So let's see how this is turning out. This is turning out good. We're just going to turn them. And when they're brown a little bit, the way you want them, then you can take it out. Some people like it dark brown, light brown. It's however you want it because you're the one who's going to eat it. Okay? I just got to let it. And also, guys, while we're doing this, I have baked some with the panko as well. I have baked some. So when I baked it, it was a while. It was the first time me baking it. It was a while. This is if you want to eat it. See, this is how it looks baked. I never baked it before. It was my first time. But for me, I feel that I will put it in here and make it more crispy, because you can see that it didn't really cook the panko. It just on the side. And I don't want to throw it away, so I will be redoing, like cooking it here. And these you can eat, feel like finger foods, if you like. With that being said, we're going to do those soft and hard tacos. This turns off and on. I don't know why, but it does. So, have that on the side. And I have the areoli sauce too. And okay, so you could do hot sauce for topping. You can do the garlic areoli spread. I bought this in the store, but I usually make it. I have a video. I usually make my own, and it's very good. Or you can use cocktail sauce. Whatever it is that you choose for your topping is all up to you. Okay, guys, I think this one looks good. So, just going to finish wrapping this up a little bit here. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to do the soft taco one and a hard taco. Okay? The panko, I got it at Aldi's. The fish for Tipilia, I got it at Aldi's too. If you live, everybody knows the Aldi's. And now you can live in that area where Kroger's, you can get it there. You in Florida, you can go to, what is it called? God, I forgot the supermarket there. But you can find it. And if you can't find it, Amazon sure got it. If you're in one of those rural areas that you can't get nowhere. But you don't have, you don't have no means of getting there as well. Because sometimes it be like that, guys. For real. I know. Alright, so you see how this is panning out? Brown, not burnt. It's not. Right, nice and brown. See, if I would have let it, would have got right. And it's just, because I don't like fried stuff. I really don't. But I just wanted to try this with the panko. That, as you can see, the baking is not working with it. And actually what I'm going to do, I'm going to take one of these that I baked and I'm just going to put it in here and see how it turns out to be. And that I can save later if I wanted to eat later or use it for whatever it is that I want to use. Okay. It's coming along. Coming along, guys. And I do want to thank for my subscribers who subscribe. I really do appreciate you guys very much. It killed me when I couldn't come to my channel. I was just like, wow. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, guys, you see how it's falling apart? You don't want that. You just got to let it. I gotta be messing with the knob because I don't know, in this thing it just kind of turns off. It looks good. I swear to God, it looks so good. Alright, so while we're doing this, I'm gonna get like 2 of these and I'm just gonna put them in the oven. And guys, it's you don't have to leave it in long in the oven. Put aluminum foil down. So I'm gonna take 3. Cause I know I'm gonna eat that. And just make sure that it doesn't break. Cause mine's just one of them just broke. Alright. And you just want to put it at low temperature for like 5 minutes, not even really, just to get it nice and toasty. Then you just want to put it back in here. And that's coming along just fine. So yeah, so I re-wrapped that, just put it back so next time I can use it again. It's crunchy. Oh, you can hear it. This one comes in out good. This one's gonna come out crunchier because it was already in the, it's baked. So if I would have used a regular stove, it would have been like this. This just keeps turning off and on. I guess for and I had it burnt a while before I put it in there too. So it was getting the oil hot while we was preparing this. And this is fine if you don't want it too crunchy. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I think I'm getting hungry. And also, fish is good for protein. Fish is good for a lot of stuff. And there's, let me see, where is it at? There's something, oh yes, there's one more thing I wanted to add to this. That I'm going to add to my taco. And it's fine, the sauce is okay. Alright. This is the baked fried one. So that's looking really good, guys, and it's getting really crunchy. And that's the best part, that's what we want. And these are just like little crumbs, you know. Okay, so I just take these out, just in there. Now we're gonna be done with this. And we're gonna take the soft tacos and we're gonna just flip them up. And then we're gonna start making our tacos, okay? Scraps, that's why I say scraps. Okay. Alright, so we're just gonna let that dry up a little bit. And what I like to do is, I like to take a little bit of, it doesn't matter what you use. I use this butter, is a new butter, is G, is plant raised supposedly. So I like to take a little bit of the butter, not too much, and just spread it. Spread it over everything. And just wait so it can get, you know, dry a little bit. Because you don't want your soft taco getting all like that. Or you can use olive oil. I don't really like olive oil to use it. So that's what we're going to do here. And basically while it's like that, this is optional, guys. It's up to you. What I like to do, I already got asparagus. So this is what I want to put in my tacos, green asparagus spears. So they're the ones that come in here already. And I'm just going to put them in here. Like, so while that's doing that, I just let it do its thing. Okay? you just leave it in there for a few minutes, the asparagus, because it's not that hard. And I'm going to take 2 out. That's what I'm going to eat too. Okay. So I'm going to put this back in the refrigerator. This baked fish that I can do for tomorrow. All right. Let's see how this is gonna go. I don't want it to break. Just a little bit, you know. Not too much, because it's already looking like. And this is good for protein as well. Okay? The fish is protein, this is protein. It's good for, you know, weight. Alright, so now what we're going to do, we're just going to put this in here. If I could fit both of them, I'll put it in. But you don't have to, you can do one at a time. And you'll know because they'll turn kind of like brownish. This is from the asparagus, so it's fine. So, okay, so now we're going to take the taco shells out. And then we're going to be in the making. They're nice and toasty. They're nice and toasty, guys. Really nice and toasty. And what I like about this is that I can just put 3 of these in here and they'll stand up, and that's great. And that's fine. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to just put the asparagus at the bottom. Right? Okay, and let's turn this over. While we do that, we're going to put some cilantro, a little bit of cilantro at the bottom, just a little bit, not too much. And also, if I run out of cilantro, I have cilantro leaves here, so it's fine. Okay, and then you can add the fish if you like. You can add the fish. See what I was talking about? Like, this will be so boom. You add the fish. Even the soft ones, you add it right in there. Okay, let's turn this around. So you see how it's brown? I will use this side because it has the asparagus stuff on there. So I will use that side, and then I will just wait on this one to get done. Alright, moving on to this. So I will go ahead and dress it up. I'll put a little bit of onions in there. You can put as much fish as you want, guys. But I like to eat some on the side too and dip it. Right, so put that in there like that. And we can do the cucumber, right? And then you can do it all over again. And also, and like I said, it's all up to you. And then we put a little bit of sage in there. It gives it a good taste, the sage, believe me, it does. And then, even though we still put lime, we can do a little bit of lime. We can do a little bit of lime. Right, a little bit of lime. You can put some areoli sauce. You can put some hot pepper. You can do the cocktail, whatever it is that you want. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to do one of each. I'm going to have one with cocktail sauce, right? You got to watch this, guys, if you don't, it starts blowing up. This is already done. We're done with this. Okay, let's get this away. bear with me 1 second. Look, a big mess in here. I swear to God. Seriously. Okay, we're going to leave that there. So we're going to go to this. Okay, so I'm going to do the cocktail sauce. And then I like hot. So I'm going to use the hot pepper sauce. Right? And then I'm going to use the hell hot pepper. You know what I mean? And trust me, that's hot. So with this little bit, trust me, remember I was going to be burning. Right. And then I use my own areoli sauce. And you can look at one of my videos and you'll see that it's in there. So let's take a little spoon here. And then what I would do is I will go ahead and just spread the love of the areoli sauce. I love it. That's why I know what I'm doing here. And then I'll just put a little bit of oil. Can't resist, I swear. It just tastes great, I'm telling you. I won't steer you wrong. I'm not going to put it on there. I'll just leave it like that. Alright, so yeah, so that's how the fish taco is going to go. Okay? And if you do this recipe, guys, let me know how it went for you. Tell me, you know, what would you do differently or what would you add and stuff that way. So now we're going to work on the soft tacos. Trust me, I'm going to be eating all these tacos. Believe me. Alright, so let me go put this back in the refrigerator. So when we need it next time, we have it. And we're going to put the tacos as well. I just usually put them up here. I don't put them in the refrigerator because I don't want them hard. So now with this, how I'm going to do with this, I'm going to do the areoli sauce. I love it. It's just great. So we're going to spread the areoli sauce first. This is, it has garlic in it. Like, it's great. Right? And we're just going to spread it in there. If it's too much, then just put it in the other one. I'm just love this stuff, guys. You don't know. I get crazy. Seriously. Okay, so I'm gonna put this away. I'm gonna pack it up with the fish, with the panko. I like it. Okay. You can pack it up as much as you want, guys. But I have 3 over there and 2 over here. I'm good. I like the soft ones. Because I like to eat the crunchy ones and dip. You know, we could be watching a movie or stuff like that. Alright. And then we're just going to take the little bit of asparagus, put it in there, and just dress it up nicely in there with the cucumber, which, you know, cucumber is good for your skin, good for digestive. And then we're going to put some onions in there. And just take it all and just put it all in. And then you're just going to squeeze a little bit of lime or whatever it is that you like. Then, when that's done, it helps if you have toothpicks, but you don't have to have toothpicks. So I think I'm going to like this with this, so I'm just going to put a little bit of this in here. I don't ever tried it, but I'll give it a try and see how that goes. And also, this is the tricky part. This is just to hold it until you want to go eat it. If it seems like it's too much. Alright. So I'm just going to do it this way. Stick one in there. When you go to eat it, you know, you can maneuver it. Alright, so that stays like that. And then, because it's kind of crunchy a little bit, and it's fine. And I will put some hot pepper in here. I mean hot sauce. I love it. I love hot sauce. Okay, you can do that. All right, so we're just gonna. And sometimes you might want to use two to hold it in place till you eat it or get to that point. And if you can always close it. But if you can't, that's fine, guys. Just do it the best that you can. You're going to eat it anyway, so. All right. It would have went if I didn't leave it. See, it's hard a little bit. But it's fine. Now, with that being said, we have the two soft taco, 3 hard taco, and the rest, if you want to save it for later or, you know, your lunch, whatever it is you want to do with the rest. Okay? So, guys, I thank you so much for watching. But before I go, I will have to take a taste of this because this is looking good. I don't know which one to get. But I'm going to taste this one with the cocktail sauce. Let's see. Oh my God. That's fucking Oh my God. Cocktail sauce. It's go. This one is the hot sauce. With the areoli sauce. Let's taste. Oh my God. And I'm not saying that, guys. I can feel, I can taste the red pepper, the cilantro, especially the lemon. It's good. And I really recommend it. So, you know, this tastes good. Oh my God, just imagine. Let's take the areoli sauce one. It's good. I just like a little spice, a little zinc to my food. So what I would do with this one, I would add a little bit of lemon lime to it. And also, if you don't have the lemon lime, you can always use the juice, like this. Which is better, guys. I tell you. Or you can use the lemon too. So, I'm going to wrap this up, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, share, and like. And I bring you another meal tomorrow with a mocktail. And I'm back in the kitchen. And thank you so much for watching. You have a blessed day. Good night.